Good evening and welcome back to Be Rich. And three of us are there. Hopefully, the three stooges are there together.
Yeah.
And
Han, there's only more. I think I'm curly too.
okay, they look up the three stooges. And
Got nothing to do with investment though. Great comedy.
it's a great comedy piece. So you look up Three Stooges definitely. And the Three Stooges are here. Sashwath has compiled a set of questions which you have asked, and he wants to answer them. And maybe in one or two he will ask my opinion. And in one or two he will ask the opinion of the other uncle.
Yeah.
So start, Sashwath.
Right. So this will also be reacting to some of your comments because some of you also have opinions which you've expressed in the comments, and we'll take a look at those too. So the first question is from Nagarajan Prabhakar. So he says, "Hi both. Have been regularly following this channel, and you both are doing an amazing job. Thank you for that. My question is, can you please let us know different ways by which one can save taxes on stock gains, and among them the most efficient, or recommend ways which one should follow? Thanks." What do you think about this?
See, what you can do is you can buy stock for losses. But if you are going to make my style of investing is that you wait for the long haul.
Yeah.
Make 10 or 15 times the money. And I guess my feeling is if you have made 15 times the money,
Doesn't matter if you
and if you are going to book profits,
Yeah.
and for a lakh of rupiah, for 15 lakhs,
Yeah.
no harm in paying 3 lakhs to society in capital gains.
So that's that question answered. Next question at Be Rich. Sashwath, can you discuss about the arbitrage opportunity with the interest rate disparity between Japan and US, assuming the Japanese don't raise interest rate as fast as the US?
The Japanese will not raise US
Interest rate as fast as
as
the US.
possible.
They
Yes.
started raising it.
The Japanese are not started.
They've
raising.
started.
They started.
They started finally yesterday. Yeah.
Yes.
The Japs have started raising,
Yes.
but they're not going to go as fast
No,
as US.
and not as far either.
As far as either. And the answer is, of course, look up Buffett's Japanese investments.
Yes.
You borrow in yen.
I think you're a little confused with it because you can't make an arbitrage opportunity unless you are Japanese yourself. But I think what he's trying to say is what you're talking about, which is buying Japanese stock, which you can definitely do.
Yeah. So you can borrow in Japan.
Yeah.
If you have a strong balance sheet at very low rates, even today,
Yeah.
even with the interest rates, you can borrow in Japan,
And-
invest in Japanese stocks, which are very cheap
Yes.
and which give very high dividend yields.
Yes.
Buffett did that. You can take a look at how he bought the first tranche in that 5 companies. You will get a fair idea of how to do that.
Yes. And okay. Yes. So now Balaji asks, what do you think about de-dollarizing and the BRICS? We've already written an article in the Hindu about this.
I wrote an article along with Sashwath.
Yeah.
De-dollarization is a farce
Yeah.
and not going to happen in the next decade. So let's not
you can
worry
just
about
search up our names and put in
it.
de-dollarization.
It
you'll
will
get it.
come up.
And someone is asking me a question. Hariram. Yeah, I think that's how it's pronounced. I would like to know how Sashwath is managing studies and getting up to date with news. Very simple. I just open up because I've made a commitment that I'll appear on this channel and the other channel on Sundays. So I just open up the news and see what's going on in the world. And I definitely chat with both of them. And gives me more clarity. It's something you can do at home too. I'm sure you have 2 uncles sitting at home who you can talk to as well. Or you have other family members. Just talk to them about current affairs and you stay up to date with it.
Or hit us up on Instagram.
Yeah.
We'll definitely pick up a conversation on Instagram.
Yes.
Shashwath is busy, but I'm pretty much free and Anand's also free. So drop us a message on Instagram and we'll definitely be more than happy to chat with you.
Or keep commenting. We do read comments.
Yeah, we do read comments.
And
That's
if
true.
you do leave an interesting comment, we'll definitely feature
Actually,
it.
even the comments which don't feature on this video, we do talk about all of them.
Yeah.
Every single comment, even the funny ones, we read them.
Yes.
Like some of our biggest critics, like Manu.
He's actually come around lately.
Yeah,
So
for
thank
some
you,
reason,
Manu.
Manu, you've turned around.
Yeah. Thank you, Manu. It was very kind of you.
Yeah, we've done some good work,
You've
man.
done some good work. Yeah.
It's all Greek and Latin. I never read comments.
I know. We've converted some of our haters.
Yeah, and he came around in one of the most recent videos and said, "Great video, nice job," and gives a thumbs up. Yeah. Anyway, next comment. ERASALS Induja asks, can you please come up with a separate video on Chinese real estate? So, what do you think about Chinese real estate?
Chinese real estate, Anand.
I will not buy, for me, like why Buffett sold out the TSMC stock.
Yes.
If there is no political stability, there is no point in
Investing over there.
Then
I think
I
they're
don't
talking
know.
about Evergreen.
Evergreen also, the guys who invested in it were like Oak Tree had several guarantees
Yes.
to take their money back. See, the Chinese real estate market is supported by the government.
But
To
one
keep
thing,
the-
one,
to
one
keep-
thing is that we're nothing like Oak Tree. We're individual investors.
We are individual investors.
We don't have deep pockets.
If you
I don't
like
have
Oak
the-
Tree, please leave us in the comments below. We are happy to hear that people like Oak Tree are watching.
Us.
So basically, the Chinese government is winding up the real estate
Yes.
boom. There are a lot of empty cities in China.
Yeah.
And the bank fixed deposit rates are so low in China.
Yeah.
People hide their money in property
Sure.
and hoping that property money will go up forever. The Chinese real estate boom is bust.
Yeah.
And so people have no way to go. And that is why you will see money flowing out of China. There was a big difference between Bitcoin prices in the rest of the world
Yes.
and Bitcoin price in China. Because it was very high in China because people had to buy it.
Correct.
And there was a premium in China.
And then China came in and said no more.
No more.
cryptocurrencies.
Because it was a way of transferring capital out
Out
of
of the
China.
country. Anyway, that's done for that question. Next question by Anu Chandrasekharan. In interest of time, we're going to keep it concise and give everyone equal treatment in terms of this thing. But yeah, Anu Chandrasekharan asks, when share market booms in a bull market, the trend is gold prices fall. It's been proven. But you are saying gold price will go up, but the market is moving towards bull run. Please explain, sir.
What he's saying is,
I know. There's nothing such as correlation.
Yeah.
Gold is linked to interest rates and dollar.
Yes.
And stocks are also linked to
To
interest rates and dollars.
Correct.
Whenever the interest rates go down, profits go up,
Yeah.
stock markets go up.
Yes.
At the same time, when interest rates go up, profits come down, stock prices come down.
Yes, and another thing is when interest rate goes up, the dollar becomes more powerful.
Powerful. And so the gold falls.
Correct.
But now what has happened is interest rates have gone up, markets corrected.
Yes.
The US markets have gone up because 7 or 8 stocks, which are called the artificial intelligence stocks, which control 40% of the S&P 500, have pulled the whole S&P 500 up.
Yeah.
So that's a part of debate with economists and
Yes.
Financial Times have been discussing that. They have called this a false rally.
Yeah.
Now, interest rates are at their peak. The whole world is crying for mercy. If interest rates go up another 2-3 times,
Yeah.
gold prices will crack. But now the gold bugs believe that they have reached the peak.
Peak.
And why didn't gold fall further? Is because China, Turkey, Russia, and India were buying gold at this time
Yes.
to support the price of gold.
And more, yes, and de-dollarization links into it because Russia and China have been building up their gold reserves.
Gold reserves.
And they've been buying it in tons and tons.
Yeah.
Okay. Next comment which we want to talk about. ITMSec says, please make a video about Indian currency. Explain on what instances the currency gets weaker or strengthens, how one should know the conversion rate to Indian rupee will increase or decrease for a given currency. I'll answer this myself. For a currency, there are two facets. Of course, you have exports and imports, and you have the capital flow. Capital flow is something which you can't really predict unless you see which way the interest rates are going. Like how if interest rates in a certain country goes up, it's generally the trend that your currency also appreciates. If it goes down, if another country's interest rates go up more than yours, then currency flows from your country to that country. That's as simple as I can make it. And in terms of trade exports, if your country exports more than it imports, that generally means that your currency is going to appreciate in value. If it imports more than it exports, then your currency depreciates. That's as simple as I can make it. And
wait, I got one.
Sure.
Newbie trader is asking, Anand, I want you to know, you being a follower of Buffett, that Paytm does not have a moat, correct? But just curious to know, why has Warren Buffett invested in Paytm and still holding a major stake?
He doesn't hold any major stake. He has already existed as soon as the company went public through a buyback. And Buffett did not have a direct. Buffett had a stake in Ant Financial, and one of his managers had invested money in Ant Financial, which in turn had invested in Paytm. Ant Financial in his buyback has existed Paytm profitably, and Buffett also exited.
Yes, that also clarified.
And this one is for both of you because both of you made a video yesterday.
Huh.
Revati Krishnamurthy says, why am I feeling that they both had an argument prior to shooting the video yesterday?
We are brothers, we argue all the time.
No, but yesterday there was no argument.
But Anand and me argue all the time. That's what we do. Of course, Anand wins all the time. But one tries. Without sharpening one's sword, one cannot keep one's intellect sharp, I guess.
But yesterday there was no argument.
We can argue about that if you want.
And
Did we have an audience?
No, we didn't.
Sorry, we didn't have an audience.
then someone is suggesting a role VDEMS says bring back Anish Gupta.
We can always bring back Anish Gupta.
So there is
Yeah,
demand.
but the question is that Anish Gupta want to get back.
Anish Gupta, we have recorded some Hindi videos which will come.
Okay, so
Do please follow us on the Hindi channel, Anish Gupta as well. Very much available there.
Paisa bolta hai. You can definitely go check it out. Anish comes on there most of the time.
Yes.
And I can't make head or tail of this comment. Can you? This person's been commenting.
So what do you think? I can read hieroglyphics. Right? One small request from your follower. Please consider this. Current year data used Pani would stock intrinsic value if we calculate.
He's written in all the.
So I want to give him.
Yeah.
No, but Kesar is working on this.
Yeah.
Vasu, I've seen this comment of yours and you've been spamming us. So because of your effort of spamming us, I have told Kesar, me and Kesar will be doing a video in Tamil just for you because you seem to be stronger in Tamil. So we have done it.
Yeah.
Kesar and me are doing a video on this to explain how intrinsic value is calculated and is the intrinsic value of any use also Kesar will be telling you by end of the video. Is it worthwhile doing such? Because as a value investor, we talk about in this channel, we are not traders. We don't encourage the trading, nor do we encourage shorting the market and all that. So Kesar will be talking in a point of view as a value investor when you're investing for long term. Does intrinsic value play any role in it, and how it is calculated, and why something we really don't use.
And this is something for you.
Sure.
Satish2788 has said, I am diehard fan of football and played at school and college level. But for last few years, it has become a business, and you can see how Man City club filling the box with a lot of dollars. But in India, you see a player playing for divisional and are paid out a bare minimal stipend. What do you have to say about this?
There's no money. So your fault. All of you guys who watch any form of
has-
sports, yeah.
Cricket has more money because cricket has more following.
Yes.
You guys
Football.
want football to get more money, football players to earn money. Encourage all the Indian masses to watch football.
Yeah. Even the elite who watch football, your generation.
Yes.
You watch English Premier League, you don't watch.
Yes.
And the same reason why the Saudi monarch is spending $300 million trying to entice Mbappe, who's refused to come, is for the same reason. Because the Saudi public like watching football.
Yeah.
Europeans like watching football. He wants them to come to Saudi Arabia. So he's spending. If it happened to be gymnastics, he'll be spending $300 million on gymnastics. If it happened to be equestrian horse riding.
So if the common people like follow football the way we follow cricket, definitely it will be more popular. Because you don't remember a time when in India was a weak team thrashed by everybody in the world. I do.
Correct.
And over my lifetime, we have become a very strong team.
Correct.
We went to West Indies, we thrashed them. We would have thrashed them in the second test, but for rain, for 2 days.
And
And there was a time in same Chepak I have seen twice when India, they almost thrashed us here itself. But more importantly, they used to thrash us regularly everywhere across the world.
And if you realize something, what has disappeared from Indian public purview altogether is Test cricket. At one point in time, that was the only cricket we had. Now Test cricket has been washed away thanks to T20, and even one-day cricket is not consumed as the way T20 is consumed. Because our current generation, like Karthik, who's standing behind the camera, have zero patience for anything than 20 overs.
Okay. Nice person with a nice username says, life is beautiful. Says, Anand sir says his team doesn't read any comments. Disappointed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Anand sir doesn't read any comments because Anand sir really doesn't have any time. We find it very difficult to drag him. Today we managed to get him in because this boy was in town. Otherwise, trust me, being his brother, I find it hardest. My comments, daily I have to go whisper next to the door, and hopefully the door will pass on the message. That's how busy Anand sir is. Because he's got multiple projects happening, and you guys have seen him all over the place in all kinds of media if you've been following him closely. But we do read all the comments, trust me.
Yeah.
My team, Kesar especially, consumes all the comments in the Tamil channel. I go through it. Shashwath goes through all the B-Rich comments. We'll go through everything, even the funny ones, even the ones where you guys just saying thanks.
Yeah.
What we don't do is we don't actively reply to these comments because there's too many
Spam
spammers,
bots.
spam bots in these comments. So if we start interacting, you do not know if it's genuine. And we don't want you guys to fall into the trap thinking that some feedback which you got in your comments was from us.
Yeah.
So, and it ends up being a spam bot because we have had problems in the past. So if you do want to reach out to us, we're there on Instagram. I'm there. Anand's there. Shashwath's there. Drop us a note on Instagram. When we do have the time, we will reply to you on Instagram on chats. And we have an email address. Drop us a mail. We'll definitely revert back to you. And if you want to call us or WhatsApp us, we have given numbers for those two. then you can reach us. If all failing, you can always come to our studio. It's not a secret location like the Bat Cave. We're very much marked on Google Map.
Although
Yeah, you can't come and meet Anand, of course, because Anand most of the time is never here.
Okay. Then SM12560 says, Hi armchair comment. Hi armchair commenters. How did you say China is not consuming? It seems that you guys never visited China. That's true. We haven't visited China.
No, we haven't.
Export surplus countries like China, Japan, Korea are governed good.
That's a very generic statement. You probably have more information than we do.
Yeah.
Me and Shashwat think China is a black box. The information from coming out of China is from the government of China, and that's completely unreliable because it's not audited, it's not peer reviewed, nor is it a separate auditing firm which is giving this information out. So if you guys have some secret information through China, please do share it down in the comments. We would love to go to these sites and read about Chinese information which you guys have, which we don't have. Anand is checking out, but me and Shashwat will continue for some time. If you look at the graph now, just you and me. People are check out.
Yeah.
This is like a live feed, and suddenly you see the eyeballs drop. What to do?
That's like
Shashwat?
watching a Manchester United game and Ronaldo is now off screen.
Correct. Everyone's like, who's playing? Let the guy run. Let's look at his jersey now.
So, and it's happened in the past. If you look at Hotstar and you watch the Premier League, the close up of Ronaldo will come, view count will like go up as soon as it goes off, and then people like just exit. But anyway, so there's another comment.
We're here for a few fans which we have.
Yeah. So Anish Vrindan says, Hi guys, kindly make a video on this topic. In Peter Lynch's book, One Up on Wall Street, he speaks about diversifications. Example, Melville's and Genesco's, and our market Reliance is acquiring everything everywhere. And some of the acquisition is not doing so good. As high debt company, instead of reducing debt, they are still doing shopping. 1. Will Reliance fate is going to be like Genesco? 2. What effect is Reliance going to face in this high interest rate cycle? 3. What do you guys think is the reason Reliance is not reducing their debt?
The reason why Reliance is not reducing this is because Mukesh feels he can take it.
Yeah.
That he's got enough avenues to escape. If anything crunch comes upon him, he has enough steam in the tank to get him out of any jail he might put himself into by debt. But that being said, in the history, if you're a student of history, if you read, two things that always destroy any company or country is one is hubris. Hubris is too much self-confidence. You think you can do whatever you want, nothing will happen. It's like you hit the first ball for a 6.
Yeah.
Then somehow you edge the second one for a 6. You're thinking third one, I am in a role now. I just go on striking.
Yeah.
That's how the bowlers get you. That's how the problem with debt is. You think you can handle it. The first payment you make, second payment you make, third payment you make, you think you're invincible. Eventually it catches up for everybody. It may not happen in Mukesh's lifetime. Mukesh might sail through, but somewhere down the line, some Ambani is going to bite it.
And Vedanta is going through it. We made a Tamil video on it, but Vedanta acquired multiple companies. Some first 3 acquisitions went great, last one went kaput, and now he's struggling. He's trying to sell. No one wants to buy. So that's your answer.
Debt will always get you.
Yeah.
And when will Reliance crumble and fold?
Will it crumble and fold?
Nobody can predict.
Yeah.
When it will crumble and fold, nobody can predict.
Yeah.
Nothing lasts forever, that's for sure. But we're not in this to hold on forever and ever.
Yeah.
Though we say value investing, we buy and we forget. That is just something we say to get into the habit of not looking at it daily. Because in human nature is when you put 2 rupees to see it grow, then you keep on looking at it. It's like a plant. Every day you go to the garden, take a measuring stick, and you don't keep on measuring your plant, seeing how much it's grown.
Yeah.
You keep watering and you forget about it. So that's the same idea behind the concept behind value investing. But of course, Reliance debt is going to be a problem for him. But when it will become a problem, I don't know. If I was Mukesh, he's made multiple promises many times that he'll bring it down. I would bring it down.
Yeah. And Dharini Bhushan asks, monthly I put some amount for health insurance in liquid fund so that I can pay next year's insurance premium. Is it good to move the amount in liquid fund to invest in gold Bs or some value stock so that it can grow by beating inflation? Please advise on this.
This is tough because the reason why it's tough is if you're banking on this investment to pay your premium for your health insurance, gold Bs, value stocks will not appreciate enough and give you the kind of returns you want to pay your thing in within a year.
And value stocks go up and down.
Correct. So you cannot tie both of these together.
Yes.
If your premium is tied to this making profitability, it's not a good idea.
Yeah.
You keep your insurance pay premium separate.
Yes.
That's paramount. That's a gold standard for you. You need it for your life. Even if investment
Doesn't happen.
it's okay, but your health insurance is a must.
Yes.
It's a must. The health cost care is becoming astronomical in India. So these numbers are going to be crazy by the time you reach a stage in your life where you need health insurance.
Yeah.
So make sure you never default in that and you keep paying that premium no matter what. Set aside money for that and pay that premium. That being said, if you're looking at investing in what
Just
you call
put it in FD.
yeah, that is for your premium.
Yeah.
As far as investment is concerned, I would suggest put it in a passive index
And keep it-
forget about it.
Yes.
Not to venture into all this other stuff.
Value investing.
Don't venture into liquid fund, gold bees, and all this. This is my personal advice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like I'm an advisor, SEBI registered anybody.
Yeah.
This is my own personal thing. If you're meeting me for a cup of tea and say, what will you do? This is what I'll do. But choice is yours.
So, registered here says, not sure if it's just me, I'm seeing Anand sir's influence in both your speech/delivery style and the content as well. Good work, team.
Actually, he's my brother.
Yeah.
He's been influenced. You guys only see it now. He's been influencing me since the day I was born. He
And-
was almost 10 years old when I was born. That's the age gap between me and Anand. So he's like another father for me.
Yeah.
So he's taking care of everything for me. Any problem, anything in life, he's been guiding me. So
And again, Life is Beautiful says, very costly for a common man like me to buy tomatoes, managing with tamarind in certain dishes. That's
Very good.
That's a nice option, and I thought it'd be funny to bring it up. Right. So that's your, and then the
but do
Manjula.
realize,
Yeah.
it's still cheaper to buy tomatoes and use it than buying a pizza. If you're
Yeah.
going to Domino's Pizza and ordering pizza and consuming pizza, buying 1 kilo of tomato and making
It's
your own
not
tomato
going
sauce.
to make much of a difference. Yeah. And we talked about tomato puree as an idea. I said it'll last for a month or two. There's a correction by a fan. The Manjulas has said tomato puree in aseptic packs/tins are available in UAE/Middle East. These have a year plus shelf life, and this is something which definitely can be implemented to sort of tackle the problem which we saw.
It's happened in history. If you see during war times, during times of rationing, this kind of long preserving of food in tins, rehydrating it. It's all
Yes.
done. It's been done, and it gets population through crunch times like a war or a famine. So it's something the government can investigate. I'm not saying it's a replacement for fresh tomatoes, but there are options which the government can investigate.
And I think this will be the final one for this video at least, because it's gone on for a while.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Udumalai Stock Exchange says, every time not only scams or Ponzi schemes are arising and the people are felt prey for their greed. I personally know investing in ourselves to tap on our skill or gain new talent/skill with our tedious effort will have perennial effect in our lifetime. How far one should try to find a new investment? Every time when we read red books, it seems like we are not good enough to find right investment strategies. Please give us light on this.
No, this is not true. Your problem is you're trying to find quick, rich methods. You're trying to find some secret sauce. There isn't. I'm sorry.
Especially,
Getting getting rich is one thing. Value investing is another thing. Get quick, rich schemes. Yes, everyone seems to be finding it. Everyone wants to know the secret. That itself became a secret. The book of secret, the law of success, the law of attraction, all that secret nonsense.
Yeah.
It's all rubbish. There's only one thing. It's very simple. You pick a company, a few companies which you trust, which brands you believe in, owners you trust, and you start putting slowly little money in it. Over a long period of time, it'll compound, it'll grow. The thing is, you have to have patience. I know everyone wants to be rich today. Everyone wants to eat the feast today.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. I want to become thin immediately. Can't. I put on this weight over a long lifetime. So it's going to take some time to lose that weight. It's not going to happen overnight. I would love it. I would love to go find some secret tablet, and I'm only going to endanger myself if I look for those kind of secret stuff. The rules are very simple. Calorie deficit, you lose weight. Same way with investing. You want to become rich, take time, pick good avenues, safe avenues, keep putting a little away, and you'll reach your goal. Yeah. And most of your viewers are young viewers, so I don't understand what the rush is. I understand if you're my age, 45, or Anand's age, 55, there's some, shortened runway you have, so you need to catch up and you need to do this. Most of my viewers, according to the statistics given by YouTube, are 35 or younger. So you guys have enough time. Don't worry about it. Keep at your work. put a little away into passive indexing, and reading books and all this is great. Talking, shooting breeze, as my father says, is also great. But other than that, don't worry about it.
And I mean, I myself being 19, turning 20, there's a lot of pressure on which college, what, your professional career and stuff. And a lot of my batchmates are also facing the same very issue. At least here I have two people to keep reminding me and drumming it into my head saying, you're just 19, you're just 19, calm down, calm down. Those people don't have that benefit. And I definitely do see the point of this person and all the other commenters were a little anxious about the length of the runway and things to do because they're expected to figure things out immediately. But we're here to remind you, or he's here to remind you that it's not really something.
So Sashwath.
Yeah.
Sashwath is also here to remind you, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Worrying is the biggest killer in this world. Is anxiety and worry is what kills you. Nothing else. All diseases are related to anxiety and worrying. So don't worry about things.
Yeah.
And realize there's only so much money you can spend in your life. So having a goal like having 1,000 crores or having $1 billion is nice.
Yeah.
But there's no way you can consume that kind of wealth within the lifespan which you have. So keep it in perspective. And it's always about the journey which gives you pleasure in life. It's never reaching the destination. If today you had 1,000 crores in your account, your life is not going to be any better or any more creative. I mean, it feels like that. I understand that because it's not there. But trust me, I've seen both sides of the coin. Life is good. You don't need to worry about money too much.
And that's about it for today. There are some comments which we haven't looked at in the older videos. We will definitely look at them in the next Q&A session which we do. Keep sending in your comments. We won't be reminding you each video, but you can definitely keep sending in your comments. Yeah.
So, as you were saying, conclusion.
Yeah.
So we couldn't get into all the comments.
Yeah, we couldn't get into all the comments, but definitely keep leaving your comments. We will be reading them regardless of whether we mention it at the end of the video as whether we're going to. So again, redo from the ending.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we weren't able to go through every comment, but we'll definitely try to address them in the next Q&A session. We don't know when that will be. It will be soon though. But keep sending in your videos in each video. You don't have to just send it in the videos where we mention it. We'll keep mentioning it, but please do send in your comments, whether it be comments as in you have something to say about what we said, or if it's a question and answer, or it's anything else. Please do keep commenting, and we'll keep looking at it, and we'll get back to you on it. And thank you for watching this video.
Yeah. Thanks again.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching Birich today. If you do like this video, please think about subscribing and turning on the bell notification icon. And do think about sharing this video with your friends and families if it's something they would be interested in. Thank you for watching Birich today.
Thank you.
I'm in Tokyo on work on the 5th of August 2023. I have a lot of following in Japan, Tokyo. Those who want to meet me in Tokyo on 5th August, kindly drop me an email on the address given below or contact us on WhatsApp there. My team would get in touch with you and facilitate the meeting. Once again, I thank you for your support for Birich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to birichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.